Welcome to New Possibilities. With each new day, there are new possibilities. So for this video right here, I want to highlight 3 examples of Black men engaging in acts of courage and bravery. I want to highlight these Black heroes because often you will hear negative messaging on YouTube where you have people talking about how Black men are not providers, Black men are not protectors. And I want to highlight these 3 examples to counter that negative message that we often hear on YouTube. So this first situation is out of France. Here you have a situation where a child is dangling from a building, a building that's several stories high. He's on the 5th floor of this building. This child faced possible death. He was hanging by an edge. And instead of just walking by this situation, instead of just calling the authorities to intervene, you had this African immigrant by the name of Mamoudou Gassama who took it upon himself to actually do something. Instead of talking about something, instead of crying to others, this brother scaled this building and pulled this child to safety, saving this child's life. For his action, this man has been recognized, and the president of France granted this brother citizenship. This brother is a hero. And I know that some people made a big deal about the child being white or whatever, but to me, that's irrelevant. The fact of the matter is all human life is precious, and this brother helped save this infant's life, this child's life. And for that, this brother needs to be commended. For that, this brother needs to be saluted. And this brother is an example of what Black men should be. Black men should be about protecting others. And just human beings, period. Human beings should be about protecting their fellow human being. So I just had to take out time to recognize this brother. And I understand that this story is about a month old, but it still deserves to be highlighted. And a couple of these other stories are old as well, but I felt the need to talk about this because too often these stories don't receive the kind of attention that they deserve. And that's what I want to do on this channel. This channel is about Black excellence. This channel is about Black heroes. This is about Black pioneers, trailblazers in their fields. So you can look out for more videos on these types of subjects on this channel. I'm back up on this channel. I plan to post regularly on this channel. So this second story is out of Tennessee, where you had this brother, James Shaw Jr., save lives at a Tennessee Waffle House. This brother single-handedly wrestled an AR-15 from a gunman at this particular Waffle House. Now I'm going to go over some of the details of his situation, but this brother saved lives. He was honored, as reported in this article from the Washington Post, honored by state lawmakers for his bravery. And from what I understand, it took some time for the President of the United States to commend this brother for his acts of courage. And I like how this brother is humble. He said, I am not a hero. I'm just a regular person. I think everybody could have did what I did if they were just pushed into that kind of cage. So this is not a brother seeking fame or seeking some kind of attention for what he did. So here are some of the basic facts as reported in the Washington Post. The shooting started around 3:15 a.m. as this killer arrived at a Waffle House parking lot. He sat in his pickup for a few minutes. And this killer is white, and most people should know this by now. This is an old story, but the killer is white. He was waiting in his car, and then he fatally shot 2 people outside of the restaurant. He went inside of the restaurant and killed 2 other people. Shaw was inside. A bullet grazed Shaw's arm. He was behind a swivel door when he saw the gunman pause, either to reload or something was amiss with the gun. Shaw knew that this was his only moment to act. He ran to the gunman and the two wrestled for the gun. Shaw overpowered the gunman, grabbed the barrel of the AR-15 and tossed the weapon over the Waffle House counter out of the shooter's reach, saving lives. And because of that, less people were killed. This brother is a hero and he deserves to be honored, and he has been honored. And people have donated to a GoFundMe page that he started after the shooting. So I just wanted to take out time to honor this courageous black man for intervening. And one thing that has to be pointed out, the victims in this Waffle House shooting were predominantly black. So this is a tragic situation, but in that tragedy, you have character tested, character pushed to the limits. And this brother right here stepped up to the challenge. This brother right here did what was necessary to save lives. And for that, this brother needs to be commended. And this last story that I want to talk about is out of Maryland, out of here in Maryland, not too far from where I am, Baltimore City. This took place in Ellicott City. And you have this brother right here, Sergeant Eddison, Hermond, a courageous brother with the National Guard. So as reported, this brother was at a restaurant drinking with his friends in downtown Ellicott City when a rainstorm outside morphed into a relentless downpour that led to a flood. And as powerful waters ripped through the historic mill town, inundating stores, upending cars, and destroying a 180-year-old stone cottage, Hermond spotted a woman outside who was caught in the rising currents. He ran toward her, pausing at the edge of an overflowing creek, and he gestured at her to hold on. On the other side, Kate Bowman couldn't hear his words over the roar of the flood, but she saw him take a step towards her. Then he was gone. He got caught up in the water. The water pulled him under. And after 2 days of drones and cadaver dogs and search parties, rescue workers pulled Hermond's body from the Patapsco River. So this brother was trying to intervene, trying to help this woman, and in the process, he sacrificed his life for others. This is a hero that deserves to be honored, that deserves our respect, that deserves to be commended. These three brothers that I've talked about this morning are examples of what black men should be. Black men should be protectors. Black men should be heroes. Black men should be willing to sacrifice for the safety of their community and for the safety of others. And these brothers did just that. They put everything on the line for the sake of protecting lives, and these brothers need to be commended. They are examples of what we all should strive to be. So with that, I'm going to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Please rate, comment, subscribe, like, and share these videos. I plan to post on this channel more regularly, so I hope that you all can subscribe to this channel, share this channel with your friends, families, and colleagues. Peace.